Some people don't lose sleep because they are tired. They lose sleep because someone has entered their mind and refused to leave. Welcome to Stoic Today, where ancient Stoic philosophy meets modern psychological truth. If you want to master your emotions, understand people deeply, and build unbreakable inner power, subscribe and join our journey. In a world full of noise, distractions, and shallow connections, the rarest power is not attraction. It is psychological presence, the ability to exist in someone's thoughts, even when you are absent. Most people try to impress. Few understand how to imprint. And when you understand this, you don't chase attention. You become unforgettable. If you do certain things, not loudly, not desperately, but with silent precision, she won't be able to sleep without thinking about you. Not because you forced it, but because you triggered something deeper. First, you must master unpredictability. Imagine this. One day you are warm, present, engaged. The next, you are calm, distant, focused on your own path. Not cold, not rude, just unavailable. The human mind craves patterns. But when patterns break, attention increases. She begins to wonder, why did his energy change? Did I do something wrong? Why am I thinking about him? Psychologically, unpredictability creates emotional tension, and tension creates obsession. From a Stoic perspective, this is not manipulation. It is self-mastery. You are not reacting to her. You are anchored in yourself. The lesson is simple. Do not be consistently available. Be consistently grounded. Second, say less but mean more. Most people talk too much. They try to fill silence because silence feels uncomfortable. But silence is where curiosity grows. When you speak less, your words carry weight. When you pause, she leans in. Imagine sitting with her. She speaks, you listen deeply. You respond, not with noise but with precision. Now she replays your words later because they felt different. Psychologically, the brain remembers what it has to work for. Stoicism teaches restraint. Not everything needs to be said. The lesson, be intentional with your words. Mystery is not created by hiding, but by not over-explaining. Third, focus on your purpose, not her approval. There is something powerful about a man who is not trying to win attention. You are working, building, improving. She notices, but you are not performing for her. This creates a silent question in her mind. Why is he not trying like others? Because most people seek validation, but when you don't, you become the source of it. Psychologically, people value what is not easily obtained. From a Stoic lens, your purpose is your foundation. Everything else is secondary. The lesson, when your life is full, you become irresistible without trying. Fourth, maintain emotional control. Picture this. She tests you, maybe with sarcasm, maybe with distance, maybe with mixed signals. Most people react. They become anxious, frustrated, reactive. But you remain calm, unshaken, unbothered, present. Now something shifts. She expected a reaction, but found stability. Psychologically, emotional control signals strength, and strength creates safety and intrigue. Stoicism teaches this deeply. You control your reactions, or they control you. The lesson, your calmness is more attractive than any words you could say. If you've ever experienced something like this, let me know in the comments. Fifth, create moments, not constant presence. Most people try to be everywhere, always texting, always available. But constant presence reduces value. Instead, you create moments, a deep conversation, a meaningful glance, a shared silence that feels different. Then you disappear back into your life. Now she replays that moment, again and again. Psychologically, the mind holds on to peaks, not repetition. Stoicism reminds us, quality over quantity. The lesson, do not flood her mind. Give her something worth remembering. Sixth, understand her without trying to fix her. She opens up, talks about her fears, her past, her struggles. Most people jump to solutions. They try to fix. But you listen, not to respond, but to understand. You acknowledge without controlling. Now she feels something rare, seen without pressure. Psychologically, being understood creates emotional attachment. From a Stoic view, you accept what is, without trying to dominate it. The lesson: understanding creates depth. Fixing often destroys it. 7th, walk away when needed. This is the hardest and the most powerful. When something feels off, when respect is missing, when energy is no longer aligned, you don't chase, you don't argue endlessly. You step back, silently. Now something happens. Your absence becomes louder than your presence. She starts to feel it, the space you left behind. Psychologically, loss creates clarity. Stoicism teaches detachment, not from people, but from dependency. The lesson: the one who can walk away controls their own peace. Now here is the deeper truth. Humans are not drawn to perfection. They are drawn to emotional impact, to what disrupts their normal patterns, to what challenges their expectations, to what they cannot fully predict or control. The ego wants certainty, but the heart remembers tension. This is why silent strength is so powerful. You don't need to impress. You don't need to prove. You simply become someone who is grounded, unpredictable, emotionally controlled, purpose-driven, and in doing so, you don't chase attention. You become the thought that returns at night. The Stoics believed that true power is not in controlling others, but in understanding them. And when you understand human nature, you stop trying to be liked and start becoming respected. Remember this: the goal is not to make someone obsessed with you. If this video helped you understand people a little better, subscribe to Stoic Today for more timeless wisdom.